Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to watch some more Game of Thrones. We're on season 8, episode 3. And oh, I better plug in the laptop. The wire is starting to go bad on the adapter. So this plug one is the one I move the most. I have one in the bedroom and I have one downstairs where I work. And this one in here in the living room goes with me everywhere. And so, yeah, the wires are starting to show. And I think I've had them about, hold on, 3 years. Yeah, I think that's how long it's been. So that's pretty good for the adapter, the power cord. I noticed that brown dot. It's a brown ball that they started to tear the stuffing out of. But it's not what it looks like. It's a brown ball. Okay, Game of Thrones, episode 3 of season 8. And this one is called The Long Night. And when we left the previous episode, the Night King and his minions, his White Walkers and Whites and whatever else you want to call them, were showing up on the horizon in the dark. So this is over an hour. It's about an hour and a half. And so it's going to be like a movie. I imagine this is going to be the battle. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. Daenerys knows the truth about Jon. Forgot names all of a sudden. She knows the truth that he's actually, and I said it wrong in the last episode. If he is the son of her brother, then she's technically his aunt. Still incest ish, but um, but yes, she's the aunt, he's the nephew, and I think I said it reversed before. So I imagine we're going to get some of that in the middle of this battle. We've got all of the people who've hated each other working together. That's part of the reminiscing that we had last episode. And I had commented that I have a feeling we're going to lose some people because it felt like we were trying to do long goodbyes with everybody. The only one who's not there is Cersei and her crew. Jaime is at the battle, but Cersei is otherwise planning on holding up in the keep and attacking something while Daenerys is occupied with the battle. I forget where they were going to try to take back, but basically they were going to try to get some territory back from Daenerys. See, I woke you up. And this is why we don't wear button downs often, because they gap and show stuff, which is another reason why the camera is up high. So a lot is going on, but kind of mostly to the same goal. This is going to be an interesting battle. I don't know who we're going to lose, but I imagine we're going to lose folks. Probably folks I like, because that's Murphy's Law, but we shall see. She's trying to get to one of the hands to pet her. All right, everybody, let's go ahead and get into it and see what's going to happen on this episode. We're not off to a good start. There we go. You can hear the rumbling. Hi, Samwell. I hope you don't die. I hope Ari doesn't die. I hope Tyrion doesn't die. I hope Danny doesn't die. But I have a feeling that's the finale. We go from nervous anxiety to Tyrion. Oh, that's right. Tyrion was supposed to go down into the crypt because she wants to save his mind. And he's a little hurt by that. He wants to fight. He wants to show he's worthy. Although every time we've seen him go to fight, he's usually knocked out. I can't tell who that is. Davos? There's Sansa and Ari. There's the dragon. Oh, those are our dragons. And we're going to have to find out what happens because their spears can kill the dragons, as we saw. They're going to have to do fire first and stay away from the spears. Is this the army of the dead? No, it's our army. Okay. Oh, Bree. We may lose Bree too, because I like her. Now, do the Hound and the Mountain and guys that are like their physique, do they have giant's blood in them? What are the dead waiting on? They're waiting on the Mountain King. Hey, Ghost. We're going to get a jump scare. I hear hooves. You know, I don't know why, if they know that the Mountain or the Night King is after Bran, I don't know why they didn't take Bran down to Cersei and let them all attack Cersei. Just one is approaching? Oh, the witch. I hear him. It's probably too faint for you guys to hear. Oh, is she empowering their blades? Ah, yes. Giving them fire to fight with. One positive she's done, besides bringing Jon back. Now the spears. Now the Morghulis, I can't say it. That's related to the god with many faces, right? I'm surprised Davos is letting her in, even though she's helping. She was taking inventory there.
No need to execute me, Sir Davos. I'll be dead before the dawn.
I was wondering if she'd seen her death or not. Well, Ari Killer. She was on her list because she took Gendry. Gendril? Him. They're advancing. That is a cool sight to see. I forget what the, they're not catapults. It's a different name when they have the swing and trumble. I'll have to look it up. Oh, there's the dead. They're coming up to a wall. The lights are going out. We didn't just lose all of them, did we? It's way too quiet. Give us a sign. Oh, riderless horses. Is that Gilly beside Sam? Did they change him already? Grey Worm's developed emotions and now he's got fear. Can he be as brutal as he was raised to be? Wow. Holy cow. I think we just lost Grey Worm. You guys know I can't follow anything when they're doing this. Why aren't we seeing them explode and stuff? I know we've got Valyrian Steel, we've got Dragon Glass. I think we just lost Brienne. Now the Night King can walk through the fire. That doesn't stop him. We've witnessed that. I think if Bran had witnessed them failing, he wouldn't have advised them to fight to begin with. I think he would have just said, let them take me. And not had thousands, tens of thousands of men die and women. I can't tell what she's fighting. I can tell she's fighting something. I don't know if it's the cold or something else. Oh, she's got her special tool that she asked Gendry to make. Oh, it's just kind of ice winds, isn't it? ice winds that are kind of stopping the fire. They are cracking and breaking. That's Jorah, right? So we're seeing them. We're seeing them explode. Okay. Somebody save Sam. Thank you. That was one of the men without banners. Get up, Sam. Oh no. Sam! You know how to fight them. A lot of tension. Now, John hasn't taken off yet, right? That's the other dragon. Oh no, John's out there too. I can't see anything. It's driving me nuts. Brienne's still alive. There's the little lady. I forget her name, but I love her. She's probably going to die, isn't she? Close the gate. Close the gate. Now, if any of them die inside, that gives ammunition to the Night King, right? I see Rose. The Rose are the dead, aren't they? That's Brienne. It looks like some have retreated inside the walls and some are still outside the walls fighting, but I can't tell who's doing what and where and when. And I think the Rose are the dead. We haven't seen Ari's weapon yet. She saved the Hound. So did we make any headway? Light the trench. I almost had the name of the catapult. It's French. I know that. But I forgot it already. Are the spikes made of dragon glass? Maybe? Oh, they're trying to signal. The ice wind is putting the flames out. Somebody's going to have to sacrifice themselves. We're going to lose Grey Worm. I know we've said we're going to lose everybody. I think I've named everybody at this point. So they've gone back out. Is the witch going to light the trenches? Yes. Is this where she dies? That was close. And then she can see that signal. I like the reflection in her eyes. You can tell it's generated, but it's still cool. It was a nice touch. They stopped. They're waiting for the Night King. He can extinguish the flames. Oh, I hear the baby crying. You guys probably can't hear that either. That's Gilly.
At least we're already in a crypt.
Because they're gonna die. I
We're
got
up
it.
there. Something that makes a difference.
He's
What?
gonna go back out.
That's why we're down here. None of us can do anything.
Oh, that's gonna give him an idea.
Maybe we should have stayed married.
Aw.
What a terrifying thought.
Your divided loyalties would become a problem.
Yes.
Hey, Theon. So he's still
They
alive.
lit the trench.
Oh, he's with Bran.
I just want you to know.
I'm sorry.
I wish the things I did.
Everything you did brought you where you are now, where you belong. Home.
Looks like ash falling behind them.
I'm going to go now.
Ah,
Go
who's
where?
he gonna look for? The king? I hear big wings, not little wings. There he is. Reach out and touch ya. There's a song about that. So the whites will test it until they can see they can get through, and then they'll all go. Yeah, you're creating a extinguished area. All right, battle's back on. There he is. The wings didn't look holy though. Maybe it's just the lighting. We're not supposed to see the holes yet. Too bad you can't pour fire down onto them. They had lava or something like that. That would work well. Of course, it'd ruin your walls too, but once it cools, you've got a whole new fortification though. Are we going to lose Jorah after he's been healed? Are we going to lose Jaime after he's finally said good riddance to Cersei? Although he hasn't said good riddance, but he did defy her. If he goes back, she'll probably kill him. Are they going to do what they did on the wall with that one big thing that went across the surface? We're getting over and through. Oh, who did we just lose? Hopefully nobody we've been following. Are we losing Jaime? Nope. Okay. Samuel, use your weapon. And I didn't see who saved him, but I'm thankful. So, the man without banners who's died, he makes his sword out of fire by doing the same incantation that Melisandre did, right? Way to go, Ari. The Hound is traumatized. The giant. We knew they had one giant at least. I think they've got a couple though, right? Did Ari just get slammed against the wall? He's gonna go save her. Oh, that's the little girl. Oh no. I liked her. Good girl. Got him in the eye, which got his brain, right? But I think it killed her in the process. So after this big battle, we've got 3 more episodes. Is it going to be the battle with Cersei after this? I mean, this almost seems like the peak. That's cool. There it is. Is it hurting the other one? Brother against brother. I'm assuming they're all boys. There might be some girls. It's focused on Dany, isn't it? Swan dive. Why is it so quiet? Was it one of the dead? It doesn't sound like one of the dead. Maybe it is. What is it doing? It looks like it's on stilts. We're gonna get a jump scare. There's 2 of them, I believe. Why is she afraid to fight them? She wasn't afraid before. There's a whole bunch of them. Is she gonna lock them in there and burn it down? Better lock that door quick. I don't want to lose Ari this way. I don't want her to have all this confidence and then all of a sudden die scared. That was the little girl they said to protect the ones in the crypt because she wanted to do something. She's going to have a lot of guilt. Are they going to run into Ari? Thank you for saving her. He's dead. Looks like they were latching on to him. Oh, they let him go? Burn the body.
The Lord brought him back for a purpose. Now that purpose has been served.
To protect Ari. So she said to Ari about seeing many faces
Here we are.
in her eyes.
said I'd shut many eyes forever. You were right about that too.
Brown eyes, green eyes, and blue eyes.
Okay, eyes, not faces. That's close.
What do we say to the god of death?
Not today.
Not today.
I forget who her dance instructor was. I think he was the first one to teach her that. It gave her courage to do something. I wonder what it was, though.
Make every shot count.
Aim for the head. I guess they just need to aim for the torso. Is Bran able to take control of the dead dragon? Is that how they might win? Oh, he's got his spear out. No, 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 no. Don't kill another dragon. We already had one broken heart there. Oh, they knocked him off his dragon. Now, the question is, are they able to kill the Night King the same way they're able to kill his soldiers? Did he get hit? Not Jon, but the dragon. Is that why the dragon fell? He got hit by the spear? That's the... It sounded like the dead one's call.
Dracarys.
It's not going to kill him. She's smiling, but it's not going to kill him. And I say that because we've seen him extinguish the fire. Where is he? Yep, unharmed. And smiling. Get the dragon out of there. Did he miss? Now, Jon just witnessed all that. So now, will the Valyrian steel or the dragon glass kill him? Since fire won't. He's rising up the dead. Yep. Hurry up, Jon. Are we gonna lose Jon? Have I named everybody yet? Is Jaime witnessing it? Yeah, all the dead inside the walls are rising up. Aw, that's sad to see. I can't tell who that is. How are we getting Jon out of there? Start swinging that sword. Oh, the dead in the crypt. Come on, Sansa. It's up to you now. You need to form a human shield and use that dagger that Arya gave you. This definitely seems endless. I was gonna say, we need a dragon. He says, get on! Okay. Are they climbing on the back of him? Get him out of there! Come on, Dany. We're losing another dragon. Because this is what we saw happen with the giant. Who was that saved her? Was it Jorah? We haven't seen Fabio, have we? Out of arrows. Or bolts. Oh, Brienne saved her. No, Jorah. It's too dark! Come on, Tyrion and Sansa. They will eventually find them there. He doesn't have Valyrian steel, does he? They're doing a heartfelt goodbye. It threw me off when we were following Tyrion and then went upstairs. Is that Jon now that we're following? I'm glad to see Dany fighting without the dragon, showing that she's still a leader in that respect. I think that's supposed to be Jon. Are we going to end with the Night King facing Bran? I think we just lost Jorah. We haven't seen Ginger Guy, have we? I forget his name. something. Trumbolt? That doesn't sound right. Trebuchet was the catapult thing I was trying to think of. I'm probably still saying it wrong, but good job, Theon. Can Bran take control like he did with Hodor? I thought the dragons were supposed to be guarding the area where Bran is. Now, they said that the Night King wanted Bran so that he could have long nights. So are the next 3 episodes going to be about the Night King taking over? Didn't think I was going to cry over Theon. Yara stayed behind on the island because she said they couldn't get to the island, but the Night King can with the dragon. And I'm wondering, since they have these icy winds, can they freeze the water to walk across the water? We just lost Jorah. So was all of this pointless? They're dragging this out. It's driving me nuts. We could have had a shorter runtime. And if you kill the Night King, does everybody else die? Why is he cocking his head to the side? Ari! Oh, we just lost Ari. We didn't lose Ari. And the Night King is dead? And everybody else is dying. Well, hot damn. Ari's the one that saved the day. You can see it all falling away. It's a lot of dead bodies they're going to have to clean up. So Jorah can now die in peace. Go run to Bran. Check on Bran. How many of the women and children were killed? Oh, please don't kiss them. We don't need that. Now, Melisandre's supposed to die, correct? Because she said she'd be dead before dawn. It's dawn. Are we going to see her true form? Yep. I like how the jewel dimmed. They're not going to let us see her aging as she walks. She's turning to dust. That's how old she is. Theon's dead. Who knew I would cry over that? And you guys know I can't talk after I've been crying. Jorah's dead. The little Spitfire girl is dead. I don't know if there's anybody else for sure that's dead. It was hard to tell if Brienne and Jaime were okay, because there were several times it looked like they were dying. It was a very long episode. It felt long, and they probably intended that because it was supposed to be the long night. We were supposed to feel the tension and how lengthy everything was, and the dread, all of that kind of stuff. But man, they could have trimmed some of the time off. We didn't have to have this slow approaches. Those were driving me nuts. It wasn't thematic enough for me to feel like we needed it. You know, I don't mind slow motion approaches if they're built right and done right, but those that we had just felt unnecessary, even though I know that the whole point of it was to feel long, because we were supposed to feel how long everything was along with all of them. We know Sansa, Tyrion, and Varys, sorry, not sorry, are alive. I don't know if Gilly is or not. I couldn't tell if that woman that was being dragged was Gilly or if it was somebody else. When there's all that commotion going on, plus it being dark, you know, I can't keep track of things. My brain just can't do it. And
That's one reason why I hate battle scenes so much because I can't follow what's going on. It's part of my processing. My intake comprehension is one of my dyslexias. I have intake comprehension as well as verbal expression. And if you've seen enough of my stuff, you know I have problems getting words out sometimes. I cut a lot of my ums out. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about trying to think of words. Even simple words sometimes escape me. Folks make fun of Biden and talk about how he's senile and everything because of the way he talks. And I'm like, no, it's part of his speech impediment. Part of, for him, it's his part of his stuttering. So I understand his gaffes and that sort of stuff just because I struggle with it myself. That was just a good example to use for what I was trying to communicate. But my brain can't process all of that commotion that's going on. I can't keep things straight. I probably, and most people make terrible witnesses, but I would definitely make a terrible witness because there are just things that my brain can't take in if there's a lot of fast stuff going on. Now, if it's something I'm witnessing that's slow, then yes, I can retain the information. But I tried to follow the battle. It was so hard. I don't know if Grey Worm's alive or not. I don't know if Miss Sunday is alive or not. The Ginger, I don't know if he's alive or not. There were some things that we've seen through the seasons that would have been good. Fangs is right here. There's her ears. She was sniffing my sleeve really hard. But there are things that I thought would have been good strategies for them to have. Like when they were making the dragon glass weapons, did they think about having something that would scrape the wall, like they did for the wall at the Night's Watch? And even at the Night's Watch, they were pouring stuff down onto people. I think it was like scraps that falling from that height would kill people, but hot oil, or I mean, that was commonly used in medieval times. I like I said, lava, that's unrealistic. You can't really transport and create lava. But hi baby. I'm getting kisses. But stuff like that, I wonder why they didn't think of using that kind of stuff. I had mentioned, I think last episode, having a sharpened end on an end of a rope and just whirling it around, kind of like in Mortal Kombat, that type of weapon. Did we even see Ari's special weapon? We saw her use a bow, we saw her using the dagger, we saw her using something else, an axe that she had found on the ground. Now I've got cat fur. See if I can talk about it. The moment between Brienne and Theon was nice to see. I know I'm missing people in the trying to recall if they're alive or dead speech. I know Daenerys is alive. Jon is alive. One of the dragons is. I think the other dragon died, the one that Jon was riding on, but I'm not positive. So, at any rate, coming up, we've got 3 more episodes. We're going to probably next episode, everybody's going to be reeling from the battle, honoring, memorializing, cleaning up, that kind of stuff. But we're also going to have to deal with Cersei, especially since we didn't see any of her and her crew this episode, which is fine by me. You guys know I hate Cersei. I don't even like her as a villain. But yeah, I'll be cheering for her death like I did Joffrey's. So we'll probably get her next episode also. Oh, I didn't really count her, but Melisandre is dead. But it was more of a her time's up, so she kind of sacrificed herself type of deal. We lost two of the eye patch guy and the priest, was he, for the Men Without Banners. We lost both of them. Yeah, I know I'm missing people. I'm curious as to what these next three episodes are going to be, since this seems like a final episode, the big battle. I think I talked about, I was surprised that it was coming up so soon. I think I mentioned that, but it's going to be interesting to see how they end up ending this. And I know people were pissed off at the finale, so I'm expecting that. I'm expecting not to be happy. But what I'm hoping for is that Cersei dies along the way. If she dies along the way, I'll be happy. But if she ends up being the last one standing because she was ruthless and played the Game of Thrones, I'll be pissed. People like that do not need to be in power. There's much better ways to lead, and people who are ruthless need to be brought down to their knees. So I'll leave it at that. This is already going to take forever to edit, so we'll have to see. But it looks like if I keep up at the pace that I am, which is I get one a week, I'll be finished with season 8 by the time Mr. L. Boyd is posting his reactions, because he's quickly catching up to me as far as having watched, and I've been following his journey and enjoying his reactions to a lot of the stuff. I've agreed with a lot of the stuff he's said, and I like it when he just gasps. So can't wait till we get to this season. He's on season 6 right now that I'm seeing him post. So I know this is not going to get posted for several months, but yeah, I'm excited and interested in all that, and hopefully everything times out that I won't have to wait to watch his reactions. I can just keep up in real time with him. So at any rate, if you haven't checked him out, go ahead and check him out. Although anybody who's watching mine have probably already watched his, because he has a lot more subscribers, a lot more viewers. So, all right. Thank you all for joining me on this one. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.